video I'm going to give you 13 different YouTube channel ideas that you can actually make money from online, and I'm going to show you 13 successful channel examples along with the type of channel that they cover, so you can get some ideas of what you could do and maybe what kind of channel you would want to start. So the first one is a reviews channel. In a reviews channel, all you have to do is give reviews of some kind of products or services in each video. Doing one per video, you can also do comparisons, this product versus that product, and compare competitors. You can also do videos where you give alternatives of each product, so you can take one product and turn it into 10 videos just by doing that product versus others, versus say 5 different competitors, and then you can give alternatives in another video, things like that. Reviews channel is really good for making money on YouTube because a lot of products are very good for advertising, as far as if people are looking to find reviews for different products, they're looking at probably buying that product or the competitor. So therefore advertisers spend a lot of money on ads for videos reviewing products. So when you monetize your YouTube channel, let's say you do one like this where you review toys, okay? Ryan Toys Review. Okay, this is about this kid and his parents. They review toys and they get like millions of views per video. But businesses who advertise these toys and things like that will pay lots of money to get people to click on their ads from these videos because they're so related to their business that they would be more likely to buy whatever the business is selling. So monetize your channel, and if you do a review channel, you can make a lot of money from advertisers. Number 2 is a gaming channel. So a gaming channel, of course, you show yourself playing video games. PewDiePie is one of the biggest channels in all of YouTube, and he got started doing just videos of him basically playing horror games. So, and he would do a bunch of funny reactions and film himself playing these games. So you can check out PewDiePie and see his channel, watch some of his videos to figure out kind of what he does. He doesn't just do that now, he does other stuff too, of course, as his brand got bigger, but as you can see, this one right here, Little Nightmares horror game, that should be a good example of a gaming video that he did. And there's plenty of them that if you look at his earlier videos, they're all basically gaming videos. So he makes millions of dollars through YouTube. He's just an example of one good gaming channel. Number 3 is a tutorial channel. So all you have to do is how-to videos. Teach people how to do something. Now you can do a very specific industry of things that you teach, or you can do kind of an overall generalized channel. But one example of a more specific tutorial channel would be the Learn Code Academy channel, and they have over 200,000 subscribers, and what they do is they just teach people how to code, how to do web development, how to do JavaScript, things like that, so that you can create software, you can create websites, you can edit websites, and do all that kind of stuff, which is a really in-demand skill. So they even have a way where you can donate money to them, and of course you can also do advertising as well. But that's just an example. You can do all kinds of how-to videos if you know a lot about different things that you can teach people. Number 4 is a music channel. So a music channel, of course, if you want to make money from it, the best thing to do with a music channel is to do original music. So you don't want to just do like a music lyric channel where you take an Eminem song or a Taylor Swift song or something and then do lyrics for it and post it on YouTube, because you're going to have a copyright problem. You won't be able to monetize your channel, so you won't be able to make money from ads on your channel because you're using someone else's music. So either you can get the rights to music from different amateur artists like Cover Nation does, where they do basically covers only from amateur singers and things like that, and instead of trying to post videos for the most famous singers and having copyright problems. So if you can get groups of singers to allow you to use their videos, and you can put together, you know, top 10 covers for hard rock, or top 10 covers for Taylor Swift songs or something like that, or you can do your own music. Maybe you are really good at electronic music, maybe you're really good at country music or something, and you can do your own covers. But a music channel is something that can be really popular really fast. Number 5 is a stunts channel. So stunts is basically you entertain people on your channel by doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So probably the most famous stunt channel is Dude Perfect. So you can go look up Dude Perfect on YouTube, check out some of their videos. They do all these Nerf football tricks, they do basketball tricks, they do shotgun tricks, they do all kinds of just crazy entertaining stuff, and they make a lot of money from it because they have over 12 million subscribers and a lot of advertising because of it, and I'm sure they sell tons of their own apparel and things like that. So you can do stunts. Another thing you can do is a comedy channel, which would be something like Jenna Marbles. Jenna Marbles, she basically sits in front of the camera and does something really funny, or talks about something really funny that a lot of people can actually relate to and would easily be able to laugh along with. So she gets, you can see she gets over 1 million views on every single video she does now, and she's extremely popular. Her and PewDiePie are two of the highest paid YouTubers on the internet. So check out Jenna Marbles if you're really a funny person. People tell you you're funny all the time and you want to just kind of entertain people by making them laugh. Number 7 is an animation channel. You can do, if you're artistic, if you're good with say computer programs and you're good at drawing and things like that, you can make your animations. You can make your own cartoons and make money off that from YouTube. And OniNG is a YouTube channel that does this and does really well at it. As you can see, almost 2 million subscribers. So he gets a lot of views per video, millions of them, and he does funny parodies of famous movies and stuff. So like Dragon Ball Z was a famous cartoon, Harry Potter of course was a famous movie series, Left 4 Dead of course a famous TV series. He does these funny animations and kind of twist them around in his own sort of comedy. So you could do an animation channel. You could do a public speaking channel. So if you do public speaking engagements, or you know a lot of people that do them, you can get the video footage from them and post them. So obviously TED Talks is probably by far the biggest speaking engagement channel on the internet. They have TED Talks, they have TEDx, they have multiple channels, but they get all these views on their channels, thousands and thousands of views. They get millions of subscribers on both channels, and they post a ton of videos. I mean, they post multiple videos per day, and they post them of TED Talks, which are speaking engagements on different things like the environment, capitalism, politics, science, food, all kinds of stuff, marketing, business, self-development. They do all kinds of different videos on, and people who are experts on the subject go and speak for, 15 or 20 minutes on these subjects, and they post them online, and they're very interesting, well thought out speeches that really make you think. So you could do speaking engagements and turn that into a YouTube channel. Number 9, you could do an interview channel. An interview channel is basically very straightforward. You interview people who are experts in a certain subject, or who are famous, or who people would be interested in listening to. So one interview channel that's very interesting is Behind the Brand with Brian Elliott. You can look up Behind the Brand and notice he'll interview a lot of entrepreneurs, especially people that are very successful. Tries to figure out, why they do what they do, how they do what they do, why they're successful, and he sits down with these people and interviews them. Kind of, a lot of podcasts do that kind of stuff, but he's actually sitting there, and you actually get to watch the reactions, the facial expressions, and he's sitting there with them, and you get to see them. So Behind the Brand is a great example of an interview channel. Number 10 is a tour channel. So you can give tours of homes, you can give tours of exotic cities and destinations, you can do all kinds of stuff. But Living Big in a Tiny House is a channel that does tours of custom tiny houses. So tiny houses, of course, are becoming more and more popular. Instead of people buying a RV or something, they're living in these custom built small houses that might be like 500 square feet or less. So they do these tours of these custom built tiny houses, like for instance one where they took a shipping container and made it a house, or did solar panels on a tiny house and stuff like that. And they do these tours, and a lot of people are interested in watching that because, of course, these real estate shows, HGTV, all these types of shows are becoming more and more popular. So you could do tours of homes or destinations. Another one is a TV show style channel. So if you have a little experience maybe in production of movies or TV shows, or you kind of know a little bit about that, maybe you have some acting experience, or you're a good writer of scripts and things like that, you can do a TV show style channel. You don't have to get approved by a big network. You can go straight on YouTube and upload right there as a entrepreneur. So for instance, you could do something like Next Time on Lonnie. Next Time on Lonnie is a show they did for a couple seasons. It might still be going, it might not be, not totally sure, but it was very popular at the time and did a bunch of videos on this TV show style, where Lonnie, of course, is the main character, and he went through all this stuff, and they did it on YouTube instead of trying to make it a full TV show. So you could do something like that. Number 12, you could do a news channel. So if you like reporting the news, if you like talking about the news, or you're just giving your opinions on the news, you can do something like that. So you could report general news, you could do local news, you could do sports news, you could do politic news. I mean, there's all kinds of directions you can go. And of course, the biggest news channels have YouTube channels now. Fox News, of course, is one of them. They're doing all this politics and stuff. Of course, they do other news as well. And you could do a news channel and make a lot of money doing that if you do it well. And last but not least, you can do a podcast sharing channel. So this is kind of something you could do just if you already have a podcast and you're already doing kind of your own little personal radio show on Apple, which of course is called a podcast, and you want to just get more traffic to your podcast. You're not necessarily into doing videos, you're not necessarily into being in front of a camera and things like that. Well, you can actually share your podcast, just the audios from them, and maybe slap a picture on there of who you're talking about, or some resources they can look at while they're listening to it. So Tim Ferriss is somebody who has one of the most famous podcasts in the world. He, of course, is a 3-time best-selling author, and he posts his podcast episodes in the form of videos on his channel. So if you look at his videos, you'll notice some of his most recent ones are about some of his interviews from the podcast. And also, he did Arnold Schwarzenegger interview, he did Josh Waitznick, he did Seth Rogen. I mean, he's done a lot of different people, and he'll post those on YouTube, and not necessarily to show a video of it, but just to give you another place where you can listen to the audio and he might show some show notes or a picture of who he's talking about on the screen